Okay, so we are now in the Spire Soul See Spire of the Soul Seers for the first time. Voice decided not to work. Okay, this Weiner's a mess to work with amateurs. Of course you do. So what are we doing in here? Animancers. Everybody's favorite. It's one of the tanks the other day. The ledger contains a meticulously logged list of names, dates, and measurements. God, my voice is... Oh, no stealing? An animancer's hat. Animacy of the modern age. So, take all that. Thick treatises on a variety of animancer-related topics cluttered the desk. More free stuff. It's a very small place. You looking for a fawn? Says she's upstairs. Okay. I think that's who I'm looking for.
Merla, burned. Well, that won't do it all.
Not to touch the machines, but they're supposed to touch the machines. And I noticed scrolled into the margin between diagrams. Increased current. Lightning? Question mark. A steady white-haired elf frowns down at the table covered in coiled copper wires and glimmering shards of adro. Her gloved hands smooth her well-tailored valiant coat as she mumbles under her breath. Apparently absorbed in her work, the animancer doesn't acknowledge her presence. Clear your throat. The woman spins on you, blinking rapidly behind a pair of brass-rimmed spectacles. Her bright carmine eyes and paper-white skin mark her as one of the Glamfallen.
Hello, my apologies. I didn't see you there.
Her Adiran bears a clear, crisp, but difficult-to-place accent. Pale elf examines you warily, unease clear in the set of her shoulders. Are you all right? What do you do here? Are you all right?
I am fine. Is there some reason I shouldn't be?
One of her pale eyebrows arches. She tugs at her gloves and looks away from you. Calm settles about her like a burial shroud.
Which is not to say I do not appreciate your concern. I do.
She settles her spectacles on her nose. As she does so, you notice her hand shaking.
I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of the soul sciences. Was there something you needed, or may I return to my studies?
Her thin lips settle into a crooked smile. As she speaks, a drop of blood rolls out of the elf's nose and drips onto her lips. As she pulls a handkerchief from her coat pocket and wipes away the blood without a word. You burned yourself. You're bleeding.
Indeed. I apologize if you find the sight of blood unsettling. Though, from your appearance, I would expect you to be well acquainted with it.
Hey, Red Dog, welcome back. Happy Monday.
In any case, why are you here?
How did you come to be in Nekataka? Uh-oh. It's in Valium. Let's do this real quick. It is. And Red Dog, thank you very much for the Prime sub for 3 months. Let me get your rockets of recognition real quick. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Hopefully. And there we go. There's your rockets recognition once for each month. And again, thank you for the continued support. And happy Monday to everybody. We said Tuesday. It's not Tuesday for me yet. Okay, so, how'd you come to be a Nekataka? Your accent is Valiant. Why are you dressed like one? Attack? Wow. Accent Valiant. Why are you dressed like one?
Just a bit of culture I've picked up along the way.
Her clothing is spotless and well tailored in the old Valiant style. replete with lace, silk, velvet, and brocade.
I admire their tailoring tradition immensely. It's much grander than clothing one finds in The White That Wends.
As she straightens the cuff of her jerkin, a small look of satisfaction flits across her face. It's marvelous. Who's your tailor? It's hideous. Who's your tailor? It's marvelous.
I am, of course.
She puts her hands on her hips and straightens her back. How'd you come to be a Nekatagan? You're an animancer and a seamstress?
A curious mind is an agile mind. Besides, the two practices are more alike than one might think.
Sewing up clothes is probably a lot like sewing up bodies. I suppose they do both require careful hands and obsessive attention to detail.
Care and patience, yes. It is gratifying to be understood.
She brushes a speck of dust from the front of her coat and gives you a lopsided smile. How'd you come to be in Nekataka?
It is a mundane story. I sought out the ship with the longest oversea route departing from the Republics and booked passage.
Though her words are flat and her voice effectless, and Yidwin is not calm. She shifts her weight from foot to foot and looks anywhere but at your face. She has the restless, nervous air of a horse about to bolt.
I had intended to perform a handful of experiments regarding the nature of souls that could only be done safely at sea.
We know of no animacy that must be done strictly at sea. Kind of experienced can only be performed on a boat. No animacy.
A fellow researcher. Then perhaps you will understand.
She steeples her fingers and gives you a sly smile. I'm not going to like where this is going, am I? Understand what?
I've long been fascinated by the nature of entropy. Nothing is unaffected by the passage of time, excepting souls. Supposedly.
She smirks.
Is it not possible that repeated reincarnation damages a soul? Could the process of reincarnation itself be responsible for some of the many ills that plague the souls of Kith? I deduced that it was possible to escape the cycle. Escape Bareth's grasp. To remove one's soul from the wheel.
And you decided to attempt the procedure on yourself.
I'd not experiment upon myself without relative certainty it would be a success.
Dick tweaks her cheek.
There were complications. My soul may be uncoupled from the wheel, but it seems to have become dislodged from my flesh as well.
That's not good. Her voice lowers as she speaks.
Still, I am free.
So you're dead. How do you intend to manage the decay of your flesh and escalating desire for soul essence?
A question we all must answer from time to time.
I am concerned by neither. I will sate my appetite with the souls of animals, just as I sated my appetite with their flesh while in my previous life. In the absence of live animals, luminous Adra has proven sufficient to sustain me.
It's like Grimace crosses her features like a shadow.
If I catch you nibbling on my lantern, I'll kill you dead. For real dead.
I worry you've confused me for a moth.
And if that doesn't work...
I will address that problem when it is before me, should it arise at all. I do not care to borrow trouble.
Commend your dedication to your craft.
You... do?
She shakes her head and brows drawn.
Perhaps you would be amenable to me traveling with you. On something of a permanent basis?
She cringes. Sure, why not? You're welcome to come along.
Truly?
She blinks, her mouth hanging half open.
How could we possibly live to regret this? No, I'm actually curious.
Thaklat, traveler. I am grateful.
Clasps your hand in yours, pumps it quickly, and releases. After a quick pat down on the various pockets sewn in her coat, she nods sharply and rests a hand on the hilt of her rapier.
I have all that I need. We may depart at your leisure.
Lips curl into a coy-like little smile. She says no more. Okay, so Cipher and Rogue. We're just a Cipher. Oh, so here's our replacement Cipher. Hi, Dungeon Master. Welcome to the stream. You love this series? I'm liking it too, for the most part. Cipher Road. How much is the cipher? So, well, that solves my problem with having a replacement for little weenie here. So, bye-bye Ranger. Come back to a cipher. She doesn't really have anything with her, so...
As you say, Captain.
Bring you in. So she's not... So Animancer isn't an actual class then, right? Is that what's going on here? How come they put Animancers in as a class? So rapier. Okay. I'll find something for you to do. So she's just a regular cipher. Okay. And a pale elf, so it's what a kind of like dark elf type one, right? Well, that's not really a dark elf, but okay. So nothing special. But can't. Oh, she does mechanics, sleight of hand, love insight. So she can be our insight person. Gimpy is our metaphysics. As far as passive skills, insight in here. Sleight of hand? Probably do sleight of hand. Okay. So, you sleight of hand. Insight. One whole point, huh? Increases the duration of afflictions caused by the cipher. How about we go charming first? Or sorry, whisper of treason. Sleight of hand. Sight. Okay, so biting whip or draining whip. Biting whip is Cipher Soul Whip bites deeper, granting a greater bonus to damage. Or enhances the draining power of the Cipher Soul Whip for generating focus more quickly. Yes, that's what we want. This stuff goes, we like amplified thrust. Sleight of hand. Sight. We have to give her a weapon, don't we? Weapons? Sure. Pistols. It's looking familiar. She just doesn't have the funny ears. Secret Horror. Soul Ignition. Pale Link. Volition, Puppet Master. Let's do Soul Ignition. You want to do Soul? So, two weapon styles, we're good there. Combat focus, concentration at the start of each combat. That one. What pain link or what? Let's do the concentration thing. One point. This psychic backlash invokes a retaliatory strike, stunning the enemy whenever they target the Cypher's willed defense. Cypher's backlash becomes especially traumatic, inflicting additional raw damage to the target. Maybe. Pain link, so we can put that on 8er from time to time. Mind Lance. Pierce damage on the line of attack and interrupting enemy actions. Fear. Or wait a minute. Stunning the target as well as dealing raw damage and interrupting all and nearby enemies. Wild Leech. Granted the same amount as a bonus to the Cypher, amplifies a random low-tier affliction to the enemy, the unmatching inspiration to the Cypher. Pain Block. Fries an ally with a mental block on their pain, granting them robust inspiration. Body Attunement. Cypher probes the mind and soul of the enemy target, finding the strengths of its defenses and stealing them for their own. Drains a portion of the target's armor rating, granting the same amount as the bonus to the Cypher. 2 points to spend here. Increase maximum and starting focus. Yes. The target psychic drains it. Same amount as a bonus to the Cypher, applies a random low-tier affliction. The range on that. 10. This one. Silent Scream. 2.5 radius. Sounds horrible, but not great. So there's stun for 6 seconds and also does damage. Affects. So it's just damage. And interrupting all near enemies. It's not bad. We'll try the Silent Scream. We haven't really used that before. Not sure if that existed in 1 or not. PoE 1. But, another point. Why only 1 point? A little psychic backlash there. More weapons. Could give her the blunderbusses. Yeah. I still think we have the. Yeah, I think we didn't sell those, so it might be okay to get her to use those. Stuff. Borrowed Instinct. Ransacs enemies' intellect perception for energy, causing damage to those enemy attributes while boosting the Cypher's defense and accuracy. Detonate. Splinters a target's soul with sheer force, inflicting raw damage to them. Near-death targets explode, causing crush damage to all near effect. Ringleader. Inspires an insidious and powerful compulsion to obey the Cypher across all enemies in the area of effect, dominating the target and charming all others. Echoing Shield, causing reverberating wave to wash over all those near the target ally, granting friendly characters the resolve, inspiration, and removing concentration from enemies. Tactical Meld. Connects the Cypher's mind with an ally's, granting the Cypher and their ally the aware inspiration and increasing engagement limit. How about this stuff? Keen Mind. Cypher begins combat with additional focus. Just casting time to complete the spell's cast, so probably a good idea. Get that going. I don't know, the Detonate sounds pretty good. Load them up. Done. Okay, so weapons. So we do have the hand mortar and the kitchen stove. Which one's better? This one's fine. Explosive shot. Basic attack deal best of pierce or slash damage in a small AoE. Wild shot. Grants wild shot. What does wild shot do? No regard to proper reloading technique or suitable ammunition, shots become a mix of unburnt powder and debris. Reloading is quicker and easier, and the projectiles bounce to nearby targets. Okay. So she does dual wield. So battle axe or mace? Let's do the mace. She doesn't have proficiency, but that's okay. She doesn't need a rapier. Okay, so that's that. She's currently wearing a Valiant frock coat, so light armor. Nothing special there. Of course, we just sold all our junk not too long ago. This one, more health, because we've got nothing really better to do. Resistance to dexterity afflictions for now. Want a hat? Oh, she's an animancer. That'll work. Now she looks the part. Potion. Oh, she doesn't come with any potions or stuff. That's nice. Take those. Not to that. Spatial alacrity combat only. Plus 20% action speed with range attacks. 25% of misses converted to grazes with range attacks. Maybe later. Resilient body. Resistant to might affliction. Resistance to constitution afflictions for 45 seconds. Coral snuff. Action speed, deflection, reflex for 3 minutes. Cinder bomb. Yeah, we'll leave the spots open for now. Okay, so she's set. Oh, no, she's not. AI. Yeah, I gotta go bye-bye. And defensive. Seek out nearby enemies for combat regardless. Seek out for combat regardless. So is that not the nearby enemies? Oh, seek out enemies. So, okay, that makes sense. That's what we wanted. Oh, look, just the wording's so close. But anyway, defensive. Now she's good. Okay, we're also up here for other purposes. Talk to you. So she was a bonus here. I did not know she was here. Mr. Gimpy's home. Finally. Hey, from her unkempt hair to her agitated pacing, Flawn Elat gives off an air of restrained chaos. She waves you over with a few quick motions.
You're early. I'm sorry, but we aren't ready to look into your condition yet. You can have a seat over there. Hope you don't mind heights or birch.
She narrows her eyes at you.
You aren't one of our patients. Ah, Madiko, you that watcher. Sentere, I'm sorry. It's been a busy time here. Castle sent a runner ahead of you. Guess he's excited about all this. Did Castle say what all of this is about? Never mind, I'll explain. It's the Adra, of course. Everything's been about the Adra. We've catalogued a number of interesting properties unique to luminous Adra, but there are some very specific qualities we are investigating. Qualities that a Watcher happens to be uniquely suited to exploring. You're just what we're missing.
Well, I'll be happy to help however I can. Is it dangerous? There aren't needles involved, are there? I'm no test subject. I'm happy to help however I can.
Gelardi, what a relief. You won't regret this. Let me run you through the theory, and we'll get to the test itself. Luminous Adra has special effects upon Kith. Even to the humblest, it offers some small improvements. Rejuvenation, vitality, the kind of thing you sell to people back home, ne? But what about those who have already harnessed their own essence? Consider the talented Cutpurse, for instance, who can cross a room by slipping briefly into another place. Luminous Adra holds enormous quantities of essence, the kind of energy we can't replicate or restore. And these formations have a kind of connection to each other across the in-between. I believe we can harness this connection and your natural abilities to transport a person across great distances in a moment.
Okay, sorry about that. Mrs. Kimby was talking. So, when you say you've been researching the effect on Kith, yeah, so you could say travel across the city. And intellect. Your theory is sound. I've used the Adra to track someone before.
Oh, good. You've done some experimenting on your own. A curious mind is a happy mind, I say. Can't mope about ghosts all day. We've collected a number of illuminating readings, and our machines are ready to harness the Adra's essence. But for the moment, we are effectively blind when it comes to targeting the next pillar. Now, if someone were capable of sensing that essence in the in-between, even of manipulating it, someone like a Watcher, for instance.
What I have to do? If you want to use my connection to the Adra, I could target a specific pillar. No way, you're not transporting me anywhere. What would I have to do?
Ah, well, this is a little like describing a muscle I don't have.
She thinks for a moment, snapping her fingers as she paces half-step back and forth.
The idea is for you to focus on the next connection point. The machine will use that new link between the Adra veins to create a tether, as well as provide the energy for you to jump effectively. What's really exciting is, so long as you are holding that connection open, your companions can jump alongside you.
Or they could hold things down here, make sure it's safe for you to come back.
Yeah, that's the safe way to go.
The next pillar's due east of here, in the middle of a farm. It's not as tall as this one, but you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Oh, and don't worry. We paid the farmers.
All right, let's do this. What if something goes wrong?
There was that fellow that jumped a little too far over the edge.
Stop scaring our assistant.
All right, let's do this.
Gelardi. Very well. You stand there. Ansel, the machine.
I'm not the smartest thing to do. Oh, look, they got a Stargate.
All right, Watcher. Remember, focus on the beam of light. It ought to be like stepping through a door. And remember, don't...
Don't. What? You didn't wait for her to finish the sentence? Oh, where'd we go? Doesn't look like a farm.
This look right to you?
This does not look like a farm.
Can be seen and not be seen.
Spirit residue. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't a farm.
This is why I safeguard the souls in my lantern. Traversing hell ain't always as easy as it ought to be.
Well. You chasing me? You chasing me? Blunderbuss is equipped. Stuff. So we don't have the custom formation we want. It's close. So powder burn. So we're loading the shots will cause a short range incendiary, but the thick smoke from the blunderbuss is distracting to the wielder. So don't do that. Wild shot. No regard for proper reloading. Okay. So shoot that thing.
Take him down.
Quick, toss me something else.
Happy to oblige.
Stick to range for a while.
What do you need? Eh?
Yeah?
How might I assist?
You up there, run!
Run. To where?
We have to go. Can't. No, please.
That didn't end well for them. So what's going on here anyway?
Help.
Oh, I'm supposed to be saving the
All my
people.
people. I am the last. Cannot die here.
What happened to the person that was over here that got turned to a statue or whatever it was supposed to be? He didn't kill it. Did he kill it? Anyway, chunks of the unnatural architecture have been torn from their roots, hanging still in the void.
Dimming the lantern.
Mine now.
Still saying this isn't a farm. So why are we collecting essence stuff?
Sure.
I conquered every city of the Greylands. They will remember my name.
Trouble up ahead.
Oh, look at that thing. Nice little soul collector.
Take him down.
Got
What's with the lightning going on? Let's see. Pain Link? Pain Link on Soul. You get experiencing the most pain there. Seeing Might from back here. Just beat stuff up. Can't beat. turn these guys to pigs? Maybe. I'll just slump. Yeah, it's a sleep spell, right? Yeah. Oh, it knocks them prone, too. Over there.
Let's go. Better try something else. Yeah. Huh? Take him down. Huh?
Where is he going? We're supposed to be dealing with that thing. Here. Charge. Soul. Find it.
You like that?
What can I do you for?
That. Shoot that thing.
After him.
It does nothing.
Shorty. We didn't take the weapon back, did we? The gun. Shoot. Well, in case I can. You're on puppy duty. I'm always on puppy duty. It seems like.
It does nothing.
Let's go.
He's got the gouging strike, and he's mostly dead. So let's see if we can get some big damage out of this devastating blow.
Take this.
That worked or not? Again.
No good.
Die already. Need a heal. Yeah.
Quick, toss me something else.
Oh no!
Hell, missed.
Did I do
go.
that?
He's out of special shots there. Die. There we go. Okay, a wall formed from the tessellating blocks of bismuth rises before you, and from out of that wall juts a face at least a fish face is high. Its mouth hangs open in a silent shout, eyes wide. A damp, frigid wind screams between the rocks. It carries whispers in its wake and chills you to the bone core.
What have we here?
Rimgand. Who's this? The voice of Rimgand rumbles from the stone.
A wayward watcher has wandered into my realm. Whatever should I do with you?
God chuckles. They sound like boulders crashing down a mountainside.
You did not receive an invitation to my realm, Herald of Barath. Tell me, why should I not grind your soul to dust?
Stone face splits into a broad smile. I doubt Barath would appreciate that. Could be useful to you. Go ahead, try it. I dare you. I could be useful to you.
But I have no need for a vassal. Everything I desire, I do for myself. Embrace oblivion with open arms, Watcher.
chill when you first felt when you entered this place picks up. It becomes a deafening cacophony. A shriek so loud and sharp it might tear the very bones from your skin or shred your soul to cobweb tatters. Wait, do it already. Let me taste oblivion. Wait. The cry echoes out into the void. Slowly the wind dies and the cold abates.
Do you fear dissolution after all? How droll. As much as it would delight me to scatter your soul, you belong to Barath. I will spare you that fate. For now.
That was alarming. You knew you wouldn't do it. After I'm done with Aothis, I'm coming for you. Say nothing.
Now, on to the matter that brought you here. Your Animancer friends meddle in things beyond their comprehension. Were I not the generous creature I am, you would have died. Be sure to tell the Animancers that they have failed, and that they have drawn my gaze. I will not hesitate to obliterate them if they irritate me again.
Oh, I'll do as you ask.
Of course you will.
He radiates the satisfaction thin and sharp as polar sunlight.
You might prepare yourself, Watcher, for something wondrous is on the horizon. Aothas will usher in an age glorious in its brevity.
Forward to it. What does that mean?
You will soon learn. In the meantime, enjoy the world as you know it while you can. And do send my regards to your Animancer friends.
As voice fades to nothing, only the wind remains.
There was so much. So many more questions.
So what about the loot that I might be missing out on here?
No problem.
What's
Is
over
anything
there?
back here?
Leave it to me.
Statue.
She tekasi bizu. Yeket tigewu tikiki.
What does that mean? Flickering motes of energy stream toward the vortex in an unending march. So this is the place where he sucks up, eats the souls.
Gods, an end at last. I beg you.
The beast. The beast. Of winter.
Get all of them for whatever reason. It's a lot of residue, though. More souls. Okay.
You must gather your party.
Watcher, Can you hear me?
You raise your head to find yourself surrounded by anxious faces. Flan withdraws a finger, currently prodding at your temple, and nearly stumbles backwards.
Oh, thank the gods. Thank Helia. Merla, you had us in a panic.
Flan sets a hand to her chest and fans herself with the other.
I don't have to tell you it didn't work. The current spiked, and you went completely still. Breathing, but nothing else. We sent for the physician. Myself, I was about to try throwing some water in your face. What happened? Did you feel any pain? Do you remember anything?
I think I ended up in the beyond. Wormguard sends his regards. I think I ended up in the beyond. She raises her brow, but the other animancers look at you with undisguised curiosity, even awe.
What was it like?
Cold, weird. It was terrifying. Really not fun. Cold, weird. While you speak, one of the researchers prods you gently with a copper rod. You hear the device in his hand give a high, piercing whine. Snap the rod away. The device clatters to the ground. The animancer looks at it and then back at you.
Are you feeling any heightened aggression?
I'm gonna heighten aggress you off the...
our very patient friend any further.
She coughs under her breath.
Sientere, Watcher, truly. It seemed we sent your mind further afield than intended, and without the rest of you in tow. Not entirely outside our predictions, but not the result we wanted. We have stipend for volunteers. You're welcome to the sum of it. I hope it goes some way toward earning your forgiveness. Just as I hope this hasn't put you off helping us. We just have to adjust the current, give you a chance to control your flight, for want of a better word. We're all very glad you're in one piece. We'll have a look at the machines, figure out what went wrong. Until then, I'm sure our friends at headquarters will want an update, and to see I haven't done you any permanent harm. We'll send word when we're ready here.
I didn't really get too many chances to tell them to knock it off, other than that one clever statement, but didn't seem like appropriate. Got all the stuff they're going to let me have. The hum of the machine dips into a lower tone whenever someone stands within arm's reach. So what am I supposed to do? Oops, beyond. Aims to prepare the machines for further experience. I can report to Director Castle for more work. He'll be at the Trinoma headquarters in Queensburg. Okay. So they're going to end up blowing up the world, aren't they?
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
Hello, Watcher. Fancy a look at this stock? Straight from the laboratory. Have a look.
Stuff. So, 16 grand. The amazing and truly incredible instant potion belt. +2 alchemy grants alchemist cash. What? Once per encounter, summons a random potion into an empty quick slot at the beginning of combat. This potion will vanish when combat ends. Ring of Overseeing. That's area effect thing. This is a hat. 10% chance of casting boiling spray at enemy where is critically hit in melee. Teleport to an ally's location. An Animancy Cat. +2 to metaphysics, +1 arcana. Grants per party wide effect, which would be... All creatures or party summons gain bonus might and penetration. We don't do a whole lot of summons.
Consider, friend. The blessings of the priests are priceless, but so too is good sense. I have supplies here, so that daring travelers may live to honor the gods. Certainly.
Exceptional stiletto. The magnificent escape cape. Grants magnificent escape. Neither here nor there. Plus 10 deflection against disengagement attacks. Bloodied or near death, magnificent escape cape might be used to dash to safety, breaking engagement, and expertly avoiding the next attack. It's not really a good escape, but lockpicks.
Payment for heads. It could be no simpler, I say.
No idea what she's talking about. Now Tawana turns and looks you up and down. She holds this motionless pose across a long and contemplative silence. Finally, she draws out a single pyre and balances the coin on her knuckles.
Tell me, are you someone who walks the path that coin lays out before you?
She arches her fingers in a wave, causing the coin to flip from one knuckle to the next. She seems like
Hello,
enraptured by the motion.
It is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support, or you can watch the ads during the break, or you can type !treats in chat. Thank you. The stream ends in 1 hour.
What?
Transmuting actions into payment is the alchemy that orders our world. All things turn on the axis of a coin bond.
She touches her brow with her free hand as she says the word. Her coin continues its winding journey uninterrupted.
I pay bounties so that death can bring order to life. Would you help me continue the cycle?
What bounties do you have available?
If you would forge a coin bond, I know of people on these islands who must die. Their fate is already decided. The coin wishes only to collect. Dugra the Ascetic is wanted for crimes against his monastic order. His people have made a coin bond for his death.
She holds a pyre and levelly inspects its age, running her index finger along the curve.
The Orlan wanders the wilderness on the island of Crookspur, northwest of Nekataka.
She closes her fist around the pyre. Before I go, I had some questions.
Speak freely, I say.
She pats a heavy purse at her side. I am still hunting for blah 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 the ascetic.
The coin bond is patient. It knows that you are committed to your course.
Her lips crease with the ghost of a smile.
I will be here when you are ready.
Do you have any other hobbies?
I am a paladin of the Gold-Pact Order. Since taking my oath, I have never been absent of work and duty for longer than an afternoon.
Stands rigid and rises a fist over her heart, but something in her manner softens.
I also enjoy knitting on occasion.
Okay, farewell. Okay. So, it's supposed to be break time, but Mrs. Gimpy brought food home for dinner, so it's getting cold. It's been cold. It's probably freezing cold by now, but got to call the stream a little bit early because I want to have slightly warm food. So apologize for that, but thank you all very much for coming out. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the stream, though. Learned some stuff today, I guess. And, the most important thing is we replaced our cipher with a cipher, and this one doesn't have that stupid random crap stuff with her abilities, so she'll be much better to deal with, I think. So, and she looks better, too. Anyway. But she might be dead. Hey, Meerkat, welcome back. Cold food sucks. Yes. Yes, unless it's ice cream or, unless it's meant to be cold, you should eat it cold. But if it's hot, meant to be served hot, you should eat it hot. And so we have to heat mine up a little bit, but it'll be fine. Anyway, if you're here specifically for Pillars of Eternity 2, we'll be playing this again tomorrow, as well as Sunday and Monday coming up. And the rest of the week, Monday and Thursday, or sorry, not Monday, Wednesday and Thursday. Not sure what I'm playing yet. Could be Star Sector, could be Oblivion Remastered, could be something else I haven't decided yet. Friday, though, we're back to Celeste multiplayer with Jeff, Hobo, and Hurricane. Saturday is Star Wars The Old Republic. And as I just said, Sunday and Monday are Pillars of Eternity 2. Also, this weekend are the monthly giveaways for June. Giving out a $25 Steam gift card on Saturday, another one on Sunday to a lucky follower of the channel. If you have any questions on how that works, make sure you come back sometime before the weekend and ask away. And if you're not familiar with the stream schedule, just scroll down underneath the video. Just scroll down underneath the video screen and click on schedule, and you should see when I plan on streaming, which is basically starting at noon every day, going through 6 p.m. every day, usually. Just today's different. And it should be noon Pacific, and it should actually be in local time for you for start times and that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's it. Thank you all very much for watching. Tomorrow's stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT for some more Pillars of Eternity 2. So have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.